culture is definitely like one of the key elements, right? Basically, I mean, I think overall, I think from a culture side of things, there are like three things which we kind of always recommend, right? Wherever we kind of go in. I think the first thing that you always need from a culture side of things is, as I called out previously, ability to experiment, right? And kind of go wrong or right? Be successful or failure, right? Because that's how you kind of keep on learning different things. So the experimentation culture is like first and the foremost thing. The second one, which we kind of always recommend, is open engineering culture, where all the people are kind of contributing what they are doing to a common pool, common platform, right? Then they can kind of keep on learning from their own mistakes or the successes, or use reusable assets kind of getting created. And the third part of the culture is what we call as an open ecosystem. So over there, I think what we call is mostly targeted towards, I think what we call loosely as a Spotify model, which is we have the guilds and the chapters kind of stuff, right? Which is creating a culture in which the entire ecosystem is like very connected. And we kind of create mechanisms in which we have people talking to each other more often than not. Just to summarize, the three things being open engineering culture, the connected ecosystem culture, and experimentation culture are the three elements of that. The first step to that is making bank realize that they are not bank. I think in our view, all of the enterprises are now becoming a technology company. In 2011, there was another article from Wall Street Journal, which is called "Software is Eating the World," right? Where the advent of the Facebooks or the Googles or the Amazons kind of came ahead and started eating literally what everyone else is doing, right? So the first step is making bank realize that they are not bank, but they are a technology company. And kind of really to get into that mode of being a technology company, right? Our approach is on a three-pronged approach. The first one is help them in reorganizing them and aligning them to customers, right? Which is how the customers look at it from outside in perspective rather than inside out perspective, right? So that's the first and the foremost stuff, which is organizing themselves as per end-to-end journeys or measuring OKRs or KPIs, etc. kind of stuff, right? The second element to that is help them change the way they engineer their key systems and kind of make them fast, right? With a feedback loop and a quality element to it, and deliver value to it. And the third element to that is scaling some of their enterprise enablers, which is be that data, be that artificial intelligence, and kind of really harnessing the power of data when it kind of comes to enterprise scaling, right? So those are the three-pronged approach: reorient towards the customer, change how you engineer technology, and scaling enterprise enablers like data and AI.